Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Dream Room. If you are someone who loves decor, who enjoys moving things around just to make a corner feel warmer, who finds joy in styling a small bedroom, refreshing a bathroom shelf, organizing a home office, or turning a quiet garden spot into something magical, then this video is truly for you. Maybe you are drawn to natural materials, simple tools, handmade charm, and ideas that do not require a huge budget to look beautiful. Maybe you are the kind of person who sees potential in an old wooden crate, a forgotten pot, a few stones, or a weathered chair, and instantly starts imagining what it could become. And maybe, like so many people today, you want your home to feel more personal, more peaceful, and more creative without constantly buying expensive decor that looks like everyone else's. In this video, we are going to explore how to stop depending on store-bought garden decoration and start creating pieces that feel more meaningful, more useful, and far more connected to your space. Because once you begin making beauty with your own hands, your garden does not just look different, it starts to feel like home in a deeper way. So stay with me, and if you love thoughtful decorating ideas for small spaces, inside and outside the home, please subscribe to Dream Room and join me for more. 1. Why store-bought garden decor often feels generic. There is a reason so many outdoor spaces look polished at first glance, yet somehow leave no lasting impression. Store-bought garden decor is usually designed to appeal to everyone, which often means it speaks deeply to no one. You see the same lanterns, the same painted signs, the same metal ornaments, the same artificial charm repeated from one home to the next. And if you are the kind of person who cares about atmosphere, who loves shaping a bedroom corner, organizing a home office shelf, or bringing softness into a small patio with natural textures, you can feel that difference immediately. A space may look decorated, but it does not always feel personal. That is where handmade decor changes everything. The moment you create something yourself, even something simple, the space begins to carry your taste, your habits, and your story. A weathered wooden piece feels warmer. A hand-arranged planter feels more alive. A reused object with purpose feels more honest than something taken off a store shelf. And once you notice that, it becomes hard to go back. Because the goal is not just to fill the garden. The goal is to make it feel like an extension of you, your home, and the quiet beauty you want to live with every day. 2. See hidden potential in what you already have. One of the biggest mistakes people make when decorating a garden is assuming they need to start by buying something new. In reality, some of the most charming and useful pieces are often already sitting at home, waiting to be seen differently. If you are someone who loves decorating small spaces, rearranging shelves, refreshing a bedroom corner, or finding beauty in simple natural materials, this way of thinking will feel especially familiar. An old chair may become a plant stand. A wooden crate can turn into rustic storage or a layered display. Glass jars, unused baskets, leftover bricks, clay pots, and even worn kitchen items can all find a second life outdoors. What matters is not the original purpose of the object, but the feeling and function it can bring into the space now. This is where garden decorating becomes more personal and more creative. Instead of copying what you see in stores, you begin building a space from pieces that already belong to your home and your story. And that shift changes everything. Because once you train your eye to notice potential, you do not just save money, you start seeing your surroundings with more imagination, more confidence, and much more intention. 3. Begin with small DIY projects that instantly change a space. The best way to begin is not with a big transformation, but with one small project that changes how a space feels almost immediately. This matters especially for viewers who live with limited outdoor space, who decorate balconies, porches, narrow walkways, tiny patios, or small garden corners, and want ideas that feel realistic, not overwhelming. A simple hanging planter, a painted pot grouping, a small stone border, or a compact shelf for herbs can completely shift the mood of an area without requiring much money, time, or experience. Small projects are powerful because they build momentum. They help you see that decorating is not only for large gardens or expensive homes. It is also for the quiet spaces many people use every day. The corner outside a home office, the narrow side yard, the tiny spot near a bedroom window, or the little patio where you drink coffee in the morning. And once one small piece comes together, the whole space begins to open up in your mind. You start noticing what else could be improved, softened, organized, or styled. That is how confidence grows, and that is how a handmade garden begins. Not all at once, but one simple change at a time. 4. Use natural materials to make the garden feel calm and beautiful. If you want a garden to feel peaceful, inviting, and visually balanced, natural materials make a bigger difference than many people realize. This is especially true for viewers who already love decorating small spaces indoors, arranging shelves, refreshing a bathroom corner, styling a home office, or adding warmth to a bedroom with simple textures and soft details. The same principle works outside. Wood, stone, terracotta, gravel, branches, and woven textures bring a quiet kind of beauty that feels grounded instead of forced. They do not fight with the plants. They support them. A clay pot looks softer in sunlight. A weathered wooden piece adds warmth. A few stones or gravel can make a corner feel finished without making it feel crowded. This is one of the easiest ways to create a garden that feels more elegant without depending on expensive decoration. Natural materials also work well because they are often easy to find, easy to combine, and easy to live with over time. They age gently, they blend well with greenery, and they help even a very small outdoor space feel more thoughtful and complete. When the goal is not just decoration, but atmosphere, natural materials often do the work beautifully. 5. Turn reclaimed wood into decor that looks useful and stylish. Among all the materials people already have at home, reclaimed wood is one of the most useful for handmade garden decor. It is simple, versatile, and especially appealing to viewers who enjoy arranging small spaces with pieces that feel both practical and beautiful. A few leftover boards, an old crate, a pallet, or a weathered shelf can become something that adds structure to the garden without making it feel heavy or crowded. This is why wood works so well in small outdoor areas. It can be turned into a plant stand, a compact shelf, a vertical planter, a simple sign, a border, or even a small bench that gives the space more purpose. And unlike many store-bought items, wooden pieces often feel warmer and more natural beside greenery. They help the garden look styled but still relaxed. They also connect easily with the kinds of materials many viewers already love using inside the home: natural textures, soft colors, and simple forms that make a room or outdoor corner feel calm and inviting. When reclaimed wood is used well, it does more than decorate. It organizes the space, supports the plants, and gives the garden a stronger sense of character. 6. Transform old objects into eye-catching garden features. Some of the most memorable garden decor does not begin as decor at all. It begins as an ordinary object that no longer serves its original purpose, but still has shape, texture, and character. For viewers who enjoy decorating, organizing, and reshaping small spaces at home with simple, available materials, this idea feels especially rewarding. An old ladder can become a layered plant display. A worn chair can hold a pot and turn into a focal point. Broken dishes can be arranged into mosaic details on planters, borders, or tabletops. An old watering can become a decorative planter or a feature placed among flowers. What makes these pieces work is not just creativity, but contrast. When something familiar is placed in a new setting with a new function, it immediately catches the eye. It adds surprise, story, and personality to the space. This is also one of the easiest ways to avoid a garden that feels too predictable or too similar to everyone else's. Instead of filling the area with objects made to look charming, you create charm through reuse. And that gives the garden something much stronger than decoration. It gives it identity. 7. Make decor that solves real problems in small spaces. The most satisfying garden decor is often the kind that does more than simply look pretty. It helps the space work better. This matters even more for viewers who are trying to decorate and organize small areas, whether that is a narrow patio, a compact balcony, a tiny garden corner, or an outdoor space connected to a bedroom, home office, or small backyard. In spaces like these, every item needs to earn its place. That is why functional decor is so effective. A vertical garden can bring greenery into a small footprint. Movable planters make it easier to clean, restyle, or follow sunlight through the day. A simple herb station can keep useful plants close without taking over the entire space. Decorative borders can define planting areas clearly, while storage pieces can help tools and supplies stay neat and out of sight. When decor solves a problem, the garden immediately feels calmer and easier to enjoy. It becomes less about adding more and more about using the space wisely. And for people who love thoughtful styling, smart organization, and beautiful details that also make everyday life simpler, this kind of decorating often feels the most rewarding of all. 8. Style the garden like an outdoor room. One of the most powerful ways to make handmade garden decor feel intentional is to stop thinking of the garden as just an outside area and start treating it like a room. This idea feels especially natural for viewers who already enjoy styling bedrooms, organizing bathrooms, refreshing home offices, or making small corners of the house feel more inviting and complete. The same design thinking works beautifully outdoors. Instead of placing items randomly, begin to think in zones. One small area can be for sitting and relaxing. Another can be for planting and display. A quiet corner can be shaped for morning coffee, reading, or simply enjoying the view. Even the smallest patio, porch, balcony, or garden edge can feel more welcoming when it has this sense of purpose. Handmade decor supports this beautifully because each piece can help define how the space is used. A bench suggests pause. A shelf creates display. A planter grouping forms a soft boundary. When the garden is styled like an outdoor room, it stops feeling scattered and starts feeling connected. And that sense of structure is often what makes a small space feel not only prettier, but also more comfortable to live with every day. 9. Use height, color, and layering to make DIY decor look professional. A handmade garden can have beautiful materials and creative ideas, but without some visual balance, it may still feel unfinished. This is where height, color, and layering become so important. For viewers who already love arranging shelves, styling small rooms, refreshing a work corner, or making a bathroom or bedroom feel more polished, this idea will sound very familiar. Good decorating is not only about what you place in a space, but how those elements relate to one another. In the garden, height helps guide the eye. A taller planter, a raised stand, or a vertical piece can keep everything from feeling flat. Color creates connection. When tones repeat across pots, wood, stone, or flowers, the space begins to feel calmer and more intentional. Layering adds depth. A planter in front of a bench, gravel beside terracotta, wood against greenery, these combinations help the garden feel richer and more complete. None of this needs to be complicated. The goal is simply to make handmade decor feel arranged rather than scattered. And once these basic design ideas are understood, even simple DIY pieces can begin to look far more refined, balanced, and professional. 10. Create emotional value, not just decoration. In the end, the real beauty of handmade garden decor is not only in how it looks, but in how it makes you feel. This speaks directly to viewers who care deeply about decor, who love arranging small spaces with intention, and who want their bedroom, bathroom, home office, or garden corner to feel personal rather than copied. A handmade piece carries something store-bought decor rarely can. It holds memory, it holds effort, it reflects your taste, your patience, and the way you see your home. A planter made from an old object is no longer just useful, it becomes part of your story. A small bench, a shelf, or a decorative corner created with your own hands can remind you that beauty does not always come from spending more. Sometimes it comes from noticing more, using what you already have, and shaping a space slowly over time. This is why handmade decor often feels more meaningful year after year. It is not just there to fill the garden. It creates a stronger connection to the space and a deeper sense of comfort in everyday life. And that emotional value is often what makes a garden truly unforgettable. Conclusion: a personal garden, a peaceful home, a creative life. And when you step back and look at everything we have explored, one truth becomes very clear. Handmade garden decor is not only about saving money or avoiding another trip to the store. It is about creating a space that feels more personal, more useful, and more connected to the way you actually live. For those of you who love decor, who enjoy styling small corners, refreshing a bedroom, organizing a home office, softening a bathroom shelf, or bringing life into a quiet garden space with natural, simple materials, this way of decorating offers something deeper. It gives you freedom, it gives you character, and it turns even the smallest outdoor area into something that feels thoughtfully yours. You do not need a perfect garden, a large budget, or expensive decor to create beauty. You only need attention, imagination, and the willingness to begin with what you already have. So now I would love to hear from you. Which idea in this video felt most like your style? And what piece would you love to make first for your own space? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy this kind of cozy, practical inspiration for small space decor inside and outside the home, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Dream Room, and join me again in the next one.